Okay, it's Monday morning. Let's just put some lights on. It's just coming up to 8 o'clock. Haven't got much to do up here today necessarily. That pair of jeans, I've been trying to put them on, and he says they're shrunk in the wash, which is baloney. They are actually a smaller size. I don't know how they got missed when we sorted his wardrobe out. But I said, I bet you anything there are different ways to what his other jeans are, and they are. So they're going to go in the basket to get rid of. So, yeah, not too bad. I say all the beds are made. Son's room's been, nothing really drastic. A few hot spots. We'll have to empty the bins today because it's rubbish tomorrow. So, games room, yeah, not too bad in here. My son has spent some time up here over the weekend when he wasn't working. So, yeah, if anything, it's probably paint work again. I really need to get my painting done. That's going to be coming up. Not too bad in here. Yeah, I've got my little Valentine's ducks there. The products have all come out again. This is what I mean. And yeah, as I said yesterday, well, yes, I've still got my love jumper on. I'm going to get dressed. But otherwise, probably need a little bit of wiping over. As I say, it's just gone 8 o'clock now. So, yeah, and I do have my other hoover ready, but I don't hoover early. And I've got washing ready to put my first lot of washing in, so that's ready, which is probably one of the things that I will be doing today. Change some of the decor up. This is the problem. We have one light which is just up here. We always said, because it's really dark on the stairs, we ought to have spotlights. It's something that's never actually happened. We really said, and then the next light is actually in the hall, and this is the problem. Again, it's pretty dark. This is not dirt. This is after this time. I don't think it's very bright. This is actually the wood coming through, which has been painted years ago, and I've been wiping it so much, as you do, and the paint's coming off. So that's going to have to be repainted. I don't know about stripping it back to the actual wood. So that's what it is. But in my videos, I will state it looks dirty, but it's actually, look, where I've scrubbed, all the paint is coming off. So I think I'm going to stop videoing in here because it's just not decent light. Right, due to the fact I took a little mini break to get some fresh air, I hadn't left our house in over 2 weeks, and I needed at least a couple of bits, but mostly bread and milk. So I thought I'd go for a walk round our lake, not our personal lake, but the area's lake, and end up at the shop. Yeah, I was very careful and obviously constantly washed my hands once I got home and everything like that. But when I left, it was mild, the sun was out, it was gorgeous, and I've just got back and it is dull and it almost looks like it's going to rain. I thought, talk about changeable weather. It was absolutely gorgeous when I left. Luckily, I say, I've wrapped up warm with my jeggings on. I have got my Disney jumper on. I think I got this, yeah, it must have been from Primark, and I got it really reasonable. I haven't put a necklace on because, funny enough, with this print on the front, I didn't feel as though it needed any jewellery, and I've just got, I say, loose and comfortable. My shoulders still hurt a little bit, as I said, falling in the cupboard. Yeah, how can anybody fall in a base cupboard unit? I don't know, but hands up, yeah, moi. But anyway, so I popped to the corner shop, so I thought I'd just do a quick little haul. It came to, I think, just under £14. I think I know most of the prices, but anyway, the first thing is, and yes, most of it, I think, brand names are Co-op. So I've got my milk. This is the 4 points. I had to check. I think it was something like £1.09. I don't know all the prices because I didn't get a receipt. But there you are. I've got the Co-op buttery. This was £1. Say, I don't know whether I'm going to have Astor or Iceland delivery this week. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to do a restock later today of my fridge, cupboard and freezer, and then just see, you know, sort of what produce I need. I did get some potatoes, and again, I'm not sure how much these were. I think something like £1.50, I think. Yeah, Co-op again, 1.5 kilograms. Probably not the best value, but I badly needed potatoes. And the last thing I wanted to go was to Tesco's. I didn't really want to walk up there. I could have walked up there, I suppose, but anyway, because I'm having a delivery shop, hopefully, I haven't put it through yet, but sometime this week I will stock up, hopefully, on potatoes, but I needed those. I think they're probably going to be more for dinner tomorrow. I think we're going to cheat and have maybe a chip meal tonight, I think. We had a 2-course meal yesterday, which was a roast dinner and then pudding. We didn't have soup in the end. Soup was on the menu, but the guys said it was too much with the roast dinner. I think if it was a lighter meal, it wouldn't have been so bad, but no, we didn't have the soup. Right, something that I did think was quite, but then again, it's a corner shop, 12 packets. Now, I normally have the 24 packets of Walkers, and I believe these, I'd like to say, were £3. I'm sure they were £3, and I usually pay that for 24 packets. I have been from Iceland and Astor, so I think that is quite expensive, really, compared to what I normally pay. But again, it's convenience, so you pay for that, so I'm not too bothered about it. I just thinking that normally I do pay more. I'm sure they were £3. I really should have asked for the receipt, but there you are. Something that probably could have been better value is doing it another way, because that was 12 packets for £3. But excuse, this packet is open because I did have one when I come back. I didn't remember Quavers doing the prawn Walker's ones, prawn cocktail, and this is for 6 packets. I just had a packet actually. Thought I'd try them, and I did like them. And these were £1. A lot of the 6 packets were £1. So really and truly, dare I say it, I slipped up. I should have got 3 different packets. I would have had, what, 18 packets then. There you are, but I didn't want to hang around too much. Something else that was 6 packets, yeah, for hubby. These are the Walkers again. What, 6 packets of Flaming Hot. Yes, you guessed it, £1. Again, I did slip up, maybe. For the price I paid for the 12 packets, I would have been better off just buying the individual ones, like the 6 packets. But normally it works out more expensive at doing it that way, but in this instance it wasn't. They didn't have Warburton's bread, so I went for Kingsmill. We always used to have Kingsmill, but then we went on to Warburton's. Got quite a lengthy date on this, so that's not too bad. It's the 19th, and I've got enough bread for tomorrow, but this is like for the foreign time after that, and then I'll get a couple of loaves when I have my food delivered. So that's Kingsmill, and I think that was £1.39. So you can pay anything from £1, £1.25, £1.39 even for Warburton's. So again, convenience. Really, because I dare bet if I'd gone to Tesco's, I would have spent a lot more money, because obviously the choice
I pretty much stuck to my shopping list. All that was on the shopping list. This next item, well, next two items, possibly not, but I could put them under crisps. If you remember me saying, I bought, well, hubby bought them, some Walkers. These are the giant Wattses. I have got the flaming hot ones again. Now, if you remember me saying, this is the difference. In Tesco's, these were $1.99. I can't remember, a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know that they did the really big ones, but just say no. Now, in the corner shop, $1.99, but a big but here, they are half price. They are actually £1. So this is for 130 grams. So good deal, cheaper than Tesco's. And they're for hubby. These are for my son. These were $1.98 originally. Again, they reduced down to £1. Was the Max Strong perfect with beer. I mean, my son doesn't drink beer. I don't know how spicy these are, and I don't know if you had these before, but these are the hot chocking. Spit it out, Denise. Hot chicken wings, and it's got two there, so to me that would be too hot for me. I think one would be enough, mild, but we shall see. I don't think he's had these before. I've never purchased them before. I don't know whether he's actually purchased them when he's been out and about, but there you are. And these were £1. Again, as I said, this is the thing, isn't it? Sometimes the corner shop can be quite reasonable, but again, sometimes, I don't know about anybody else, me personally, I don't mind, you know, depending on what I need. If it's just a few items like this, fair enough. Wouldn't want to do a main shop at the corner shop because I'll be well over budget, but for these few items, yeah, about £10–14 maybe I would spend at the corner shop. Don't mind, but it's convenience. And like I said, if I went to Tesco's, dare bet, even if I'm walking it, I would probably end up paying double that because I will pick up other things. I don't know if anybody else is that the same. I try and stick to my shopping list. That's why I like doing it online, because I tend to stick actually to my shopping budget. Tomatoes, we do get through a lot of tomatoes. Don't know how much they were. And Coop again, fig biscuits. I believe these were 59p. My family do like these. I know when my sons were little, they used to call them doggy biscuits because they remind them of what the biscuits looking that they used to give to the grandparents' dogs, but never mind. But they do like these, and these were 59p. So that is just my little mini food haul from the corner shop. I don't know if anybody else has a corner shop and go there a lot of the time. We mostly use the corner shop for milk and bread topping up. Also, if there's that one item, you know, you forget or something and need to pop round. And the best thing is about the corner shop, especially hours, it does have long and late hours as well. So it's convenience. So that's all I can say, it's convenience. And that's what corner shops are, it's the convenience, isn't it? And as I said, I would have spent more if I'd gone to Tesco's. Anyway, so, yep. So I'm going to get on. I'm going to sort my laundry out, probably transfer it from the washing machine into the tumble dryer and put another lot in. I am started watching, basically on my own, is Four in a Bed series on, I think it's one of the catch-up, is it catch-up? No, sorry, it's Amazon Prime, I think. I have to think then. I tend to get confused because we do have Ordinary Virgin, we do have Disney Plus, which our son purchased for us, And we do have Netflix, which we pay for, and we have Amazon Prime, which our son pays for. So sometimes it just sometimes get a little bit confusing what channel. I am enjoying that Four in a Bed. I'd never seen it. A friend of mine, Jay, told me about it actually. I'm sure it was Jay that told me. And I thought, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. And then I forgot all about it. Then when I saw it on this channel, I thought, oh yeah. And I must admit, I've got addicted to it. Plus, I can do other things while I'm watching and listening to it, even it's sorting out laundry or a drawer or anything, or paperwork, sitting on the floor in the lounge watching the TV. So I'm going to get on. I might even watch a couple of episodes of Four in a Bed. Let me know, comment down below if you've watched it. As I say, it's about bed and breakfasts. You know, you've got usually four proprietors, is that the right term? Not necessarily couples, because they don't always it's not always a couple, and they go and visit each bed and breakfast, and then they have to market different criteria, and then they have to put what they feel they would pay for the room and, you know, everything like that in an envelope, and then at the end it's the one that gets the closest percentage to what they're asking for is the winner. Some of them I feel as though, yeah, it is a game, it is a competition, as they keep saying, but some of them they just nitpick, or they just you know, are playing the game and they're not being true to some of the accommodations. But I can't remember the last time I stayed in a hotel. I really don't. I can't really remember. It must be absolute years. Now watching it, you know, bed and breakfast or hotel, it makes me want to, you know, actually stay at one at some point. As I said, for quite a few years now we've been caravanning. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Last time we went abroad was 2004, and that was to Spain. Just me and hubby went for 2 weeks. Is that likely? It could have been the last time, because I know for a fact 2006 we were supposed to have been going to America again, which was probably going to be the last time. We didn't get as far as booking it because we ended up having to buy a new car. So with the money we would have spent on an American trip and the money we were saving up for a car anyway, because that was the time that we actually bought a brand new car, one and only brand new car we purchased, and that was in 2006. So we felt that that was more important than going to America. Hubby's been a number of times. I have been 3 times, that's it, yeah, and the boys have been twice. So yeah, it's a place I'd love to go again, but obviously Florida can run expensive, and we do go for 3 weeks, or have done in the past, 3 weeks at a time. So, and yes, had to go to Disney World every single time we've been. Got to go to Disney World and Universal, and that does run up. I think the last Disney passes we paid for when we went in 2003, because it was working out that we were going about every 3 years as it was going, and we spent about £1,000 on Disney tickets, so that just shows you. But because we had the maximum Disney tickets, we got access to all the water parks, so we tried them all. Blizzard Beach, Typhoon Lagoon, all those sort of things, yeah. And because we went with Virgin as well, we got quite a number of perks. We always got a free sort of entertainment pass out, which we went to the medieval nights, which, as you know, horseback, nights, meal, you know. Oh, I love that. And then we had also the second time we went with our boys, we went to the Arabian Nights. Again, it was a horse show, meal and everything, and those tickets can run expensive, and that was all inclusive because of the Virgin deal we had. So that's going off topic, something totally different, but yeah, I do miss our trips to, especially to America. We've been to Mallorca twice, been to Spain, been to America, this is me personally, 3 times. So yeah, we've been a bit abroad. We haven't been, I say 2004 was the last time we actually went abroad. I can't see it happening anywhere, especially in the near future. I don't know whether at a later stage in life whether we would. I think it got a bit dicey with my medical insurance, you know, travel insurance going abroad. I know people have got a lot of medical conditions and still go abroad, but yeah, I think it's that fear, and I did get stopped the last time we went to America, but I had all the paperwork in, you know, in order, because I also had medication at the time for our son, and I got especially with all my meds, I had a whole sheet signed by our GP and everything, you know, stating what the quantity I was carrying, what it was for, blah blah blah, and of course insulin as well. So I know a lot of people have got worse conditions and are fine with travelling. Hubby does not like airports. He doesn't like sitting around. I'm the total opposite. I love looking around and sitting around and everything. Yeah, 9.25 hour flight. Yes, not too bad. Especially the first time we went, although they weren't little. When our first time I went to America, our eldest son was only 18 months old, and he was excitable, and it was a 10-hour flight, and he would not sleep. It didn't help with the stewards and stewardesses who were American, because he still is a very good looking boy, well, he still is. And obviously giving him all the fuss, and it was quite an empty flight as well, both there and back. I don't know why that particular time. I think it was because it was going to Detroit, because we were first going to visit family, and we were going to a wedding, and that's when we had the trip over to Canada as well, and we also had a week in Florida. We went for 3 weeks, so I said we went to Detroit, wedding, Canada, Florida, back to Detroit, and then back to England. So yeah, we did do a lot. There was quite a lot we were hoping to do. We were due to have another trip to America when we paid our mortgage off, but as you, again, I'm not going into too many details, but because the endowment policies lost their value and everything, we should have, instead of having a shortfall, we should have had a number of money left over, and we had planned to do you know, visit some of the places that we had on our list in America, but unfortunately due to the shortfall, I think I paid it off, in fact, straight away, but that shortfall was supposed to be the funds to go back to America, but you can't help it. So yeah, car and shortfalls. So yeah, besides other expenses we've had over the years. So luckily we're not in debt, so that's a positive time. If we haven't got the money, then we do without, unless it's absolutely something that has to be dealt with. We do try and keep emergency funds available in our account. It's an account we don't touch. It has a balance in there. I'm not going to privately say how much is in there, but that is in case of absolute emergencies, like the car, when we had to we went for a new car that time, things like new boiler we've had, when we had our windows done and everything. But then, as I said, we have a couple of accounts, but we have that backup account where we put in and the money does not come out, and I put in that, or hubby transfers money over everywhere into that account, so that we have got that, you know, that little bit, you know, in case of something drastic happens and we need the funds immediately. So yeah, we're lucky in that way. I'm a strong believer in budgeting. I don't spend money we don't have. As this lockdown started near enough a year ago now, we've actually have saved more. I think the biggest expense, and I think it's the same as everybody, is food. Not shopping around and one thing or another. Normally I would done probably maybe 2 different shops a week. As now, especially when I'm having it delivered, I only have it delivered once a week, because I've not been able to get the delivery service. But saying that, I used to always be at appointments at my GP, which is actually close to Western Favour Centre, which actually has a large Tesco's in. So I was so used to going up there, and of course where Tesco's is, you've got the Works, you've got Poundland, Wilko's, you've got a number of hairdressers, you've got cafeterias, restaurants, what else have you got? The W.H. Smith's, you've got jewellers, you've got phone things, and it's all under cover, it's all under one roof. And of course the Tesco's is a superstore, so yeah, that has changed over the years. I don't know if anybody knows, or whether it's just where we live. When we first started going to Tesco's, when we were first married, it was split between Tesco's and another supermarket called Superkey, and they used to be battling it out, and then Tesco's took over the whole thing. It's changed a number of times, because it seems to have gone a little bit back that way, because in Tesco's it had little stores inside, because it used to have Trueform in there, and Currys, and a lot of different things, furniture, electrical, shoes, everything like that. And then it went off that sort of road, and everything was Tesco's. Now it's got in there, let me just think, Dorothy Perkins and Burton's I've got a little bit. Don't know whether that's going to change. Haven't been there for a little while. I know hubby and my son both saying that a lot of it's blocked off and the shelves were emptied a bit and things like that, because they're working on it. And I thought, yeah, to me it seemed the wrong time to be doing things like that, because people want to get round as quick as possible. But I understand we can't find anything, because the shelves have all been altered round, you know. Where the drinks were, you know, like the soft drinks, it's biscuits and crisps. Where the crisps and everything used to be, it's now drinks and everything. You know, it was just all over the place. I know maybe to them it was the right time to do it, I don't know. But if you're trying to limit the amount of people who are in the store at one time, changing all the shelving round, I don't know if it's to, so you go around shelves that you don't normally do. But then again, I don't know about anybody else. If I do happen to go with one of the guys, it's in and out and that's it, you know, get what I need. I'm not one of these people now that are looking at everything and anything as I normally do when I've gone for an appointment. I would spend quite a bit of time in there either before or after an appointment looking around, but not now. Just take my list, get what I need off my list. Sometimes you've got somebody with you, or they go on their own, and yeah, what's this? And then I get to the cashier. What's that in the tray? I don't remember that going in the tray. That wasn't on the list, you know what I mean? But I always usually, you know, allow a little bit extra money for those extras, because dare bet there's going to be other things that go in your trolley or in your basket. But I think I've waffled you on enough. But yeah, it was just nice to get a bit of fresh air. Actually, it looks like the sun's coming out again. Brilliant, you know, a bit brighter. As I haven't got any lamps or lights on, so I hope the lighting's okay. So like I keep saying, I need to get on.